Coming back to the U is just like coming back home. I mean, I've been going to the University of Miami, been working out with Andrew Swayze since I was 17 years old.
Me and Vilma, I think relationship has been developed, over time. He's been here since he was a senior in high school. Once he signed and committed, he started coming over and working out. And we've been working out ever since.
Yeah, 3 sets of 4. He's the one that got me where I am, as I came in about 6 feet, 6'1", 195. I left UM at a nice 6'1 1/2", 230 pounds. So, I think he knows what he's doing. He does a great job with it. And I've always appreciated him for it throughout the years. I'm both honored and humbled to be here, being that this was the only school I wanted to go to since the age of 8. I was blessed with good teammates. I was blessed with a good coaching staff. Most importantly, I was blessed with a great strength and conditioning coach in Andrew Swayze. When I got drafted by the Jets and I was fortunate to be a first-round pick, I always remembered that I wanted to do more for the university, particularly the players. This donation is about the future. It's about bringing Hurricanes back on the horizon, bringing the Hurricanes back to dominance. I didn't picture this. This was actually better than what I could have imagined that the Players' Lounge would come out to be. I do remember being really thankful, really blessed and thankful and humbled that I was able to stand up there and speak to everyone and present a check to give back to the university that had done so much for me.
As you look at John, he's an incredible ambassador, not just for the university, but our football program. Who wouldn't want any student athlete that you recruit to end up like Jonathan Vilma? An All-American, a national champion, graduate of the University of Miami, Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion. Didn't waste time when he was in the NFL, was always thinking about life after football.
I was starting to think about life outside of football kind of early on, probably about year 3 or 4, and that was just from understanding that, the NFL, anything can happen. When I came to the University of Miami, I wanted to be known as, a great player on the field, a great student off the field. Fortunately, it did end up that way, where I graduated with a finance degree, and it's kind of helped me to transition into, life after football now, where, football, NFL isn't the end-all be-all. I went to Brother Jimmy's with a UM alum back in 2006, I believe it was. And I remember just looking at the concept, looking at the food, looking at the environment, the atmosphere. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was something that was really good, and it was something that you could take to pretty much anywhere. Sports is universal, music is universal, barbecue is nationwide. We're at Dolphin Mall location here. Just opened, I think it's 11:30? The first thing to do was to bring it down to Miami and see if I can do something with that.
When John walks into our kitchen, you see the pep in his step, you see the motivation.
Equipment used, you know the drill.
You see him coming in wanting to get his hands dirty and trying to find out where the team is.
I wanted to make sure it looked the same on the plate.
He's always been aggressive, and that tenacious attitude, it translates also in the restaurant.
Right now we have a skirt steak that we sell. We're trying to make sure that we're giving the customers their money's worth. If the cut's not the same, then one 10-ounce steak may look bigger or longer or more meatier than another same 10-ounce steak. I don't like that look for the customer. What I'm trying to do is get with my food vendor to get a more consistent cut for my steaks. You ready to go over the sauces? Yeah. The biggest thing that I learned from football is consistency. Coaches, they can count on players who are consistent. They know that this player is going to make this tackle every time. This player is going to make this check. He's going to make this call every time. And so I try to bring that to my Brother Jimmy's locations.
So you're putting everything into the egg board?
In the medium mix bowl.
He has a philosophy. Being a player, I can't miss a tackle. That was his motto. So if he gives you a deadline or something that you need to do, it's like, hey man, we can't miss it.
What are you at? Not even close.
It's a group effort, it's a team effort. It takes a team to win. So we're all pushing towards the goal to become winners. And he's proven that in his work.
People want to be directed and want to be driven in the right way, in the right areas, and he does that. He makes that roadway of success, and he has that kind of success because of his resume. He's done it the right way, he's done it respectful, and I think people see that. They see the genuine work ethic in him, they see the genuine care, and I think it's very attractive to a lot of people.
The interesting thing about it is that it's similar. I can take a lot of the football similarities that I learned, whether it's building a culture, teamwork, leadership, team building skills, and bring that to the restaurant industry. It was refreshing to see that a lot of the things I learned in football still could apply, and I can use that for Brother Jimmy's, and I've been doing that, and fortunately it's been doing well. Once the stores are kind of leveled off, since Sunset and Dolphin are new, then I'll be able to kind of break away and really just go in periodically as opposed to on a constant basis right now.
He really is unique, and he's a great role model for all of our players and all of our student athletes that want to play in the NFL someday. You can play in the NFL and you don't have to compromise your education. You can play in the NFL. You don't have to compromise your preparation for life after football. He's a great leader, a great businessman, and obviously a great Hurricane.
I'm really excited for this new compartment. I'm very good at compartmentalizing, and this is another compartment where I expect to be successful. I plan to be successful, and I look forward to what the future has to come in Jonathan Vilma off the field restaurateur.